Thing is, would Damien even get MCR references? He doesn't listen to it, his son does. Did he take you into the city? Sorry? No, he doesn't get the reference. Aha, did you guys see a marching band? I'm afraid I don't understand. Of course you don't, your son listens to it, not you. You're serious? Of course. But it's, you know, the song. Amanda made me listen to it. Seriously? I'd love to see a marching band. So would I. I haven't really seen a marching band. I think that'd be a good time. Nevertheless, I've always had a love for art, history, and fashion. What started off as a small hobby of collecting taxidermied animals grew into sort of an obsession. It's a privilege to be able to experience the lives and culture of those who came before us, I think. Why not go all the way? I like not dying when I catch a cold. Fair. I can acknowledge that there were many terrible things about the Victorian era, and trying to live a life that strictly aligns with those ideals would be admittedly horrid. But I think it takes a critical mind to truly appreciate something to the fullest, to be cognizant of its flaws and love it all the same. Tell me, Adam, do you have any hobbies? Oh man, I do, but I don't know if I care about anything the way you care about this stuff. Well, I'd love to hear about your interests. Hearing someone talk about the things they're passionate about is intriguing, and quite honestly, rather attractive. That's true. Please, do tell me about your hobbies. I like writing Naruto fanfic. I like watching soap making videos on the internet. Love me some word jumbles. I learned how to juggle once. I mean, we were doing word jumbles today, so... What's that yesterday? The, written word fascinates me. We spend so much time using words, you know, and, I think people would appreciate them more if they had to unjumble them. It's poetic, really. Oh, so you're a writer? I mean, kinda... In a sense. We finish our tea and finger sandwiches. Come, I have one more thing to show you. It really is my toilet. Oh, wow. It's my toilet. I go in the great outdoors. Damien takes me around the back of his home, where a variety of flowers flourish in beautifully landscaped rows. A small stone path weaves through it, and butterflies flit lazily through the air. My garden. Also my toilet. It's beautiful. Thank you. Victorians took flowers and floral arrangements very seriously. Because there was fuck all to do back then. You see, it was considered uncouth to discuss personal and romantic relationships in public, so lovers and friends alike would use bouquets to send secret messages to each other. Each flower and plant is symbolic of different feelings. Even more interesting is that one flower could mean different things, depending on the other plant it was paired with. One had to be extremely careful, as even the style in which the ribbon was tied around the bouquet affected the message, which is bad because I suck at knots. Damien leans down and picks a gorgeous bright orange flower off of a vine. Lilium bulbiferum. Lilium bulbiferum, the orange lily. What do you think this one means? 3 cheers for sweet revenge. Stop with the MCR quotes, he doesn't get it. My loins are ablaze, thou art the tightest. 3 cheers for sweet revenge. Alright, just for the MCR quote. The orange lily is actually symbolic of pure hatred. Fuck, I nailed it! Wow. That's... Ooh. Well. And that's precisely why floral arrangement is so challenging. What's your favourite type of flower? Snapdragons? Honeysuckle? Snapdragons are cool. Because they're cute, and you can do that thing where you squeeze them so it looks like they're talking. What a lovely choice. I'll have to remember that when I put together a bouquet for you. Oh, Damien, you smart bastard. That's the problem I'm having, right? It's like... Well, I was talking to my girlfriend, and she was like, you know, a guy I've been dating, and this is additionally embarrassing, because this is the 4th time she and I have been dating now. She's like, no guy I've been dating has ever got me flowers, and I'm like, I should fucking get her flowers. And then I'm like, thinking about it, I'm like, the fuck kind of flowers does she like? I can't ask, because then she'll know. She doesn't watch this, it's fine. I can discuss it here. Maybe I should do some research into Victorian, like, flower symbolism and try and put together a nice one that way. I could get my mum to help me, she fucking loves flowers. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted. He would put together a bouquet for me? Nobody's ever given me a bouquet before. Yeah, same. I follow Damien down the footpath and admire more of his beautiful flowers. Suddenly, a phone rings. Oh, I thought it might be a specific theme. Oh, Adam, will you excuse me? I must take this. He pulls a cell phone out of his pocket. I'm a little surprised it's not a rotary phone. You and me both. Go for it.
Oh.
Damien smiles and walks back to the house. I take a deep breath and enjoy the heavily perfumed air. What a lovely yard. This makes me wish I put a little more effort into that garden Amanda and I tried to start one time. Our watermelons grew to the size of cherry tomatoes and then immediately died. Oh hey, a gargoyle. Oh no, I knocked over the gargoyle! Oh fuck!
Fix that guard.
Start. Oh no. Yes. Yes. Okay.
Goal.
I did it! Oh, I thought that was going to be harder. Ooh, that was a close one. Uh-oh, here comes Damien. He looks upset.
Ah!
Adam, my sincerest apologies to have kept you waiting. There's an urgent matter that I must attend to, so I'm afraid I must take my leave. No problem, dude. Everything alright? Damien worries the hem of his coat with his fingers and looks away. Everything is perfectly fine, but it's Lucien. What's wrong? He appears to have... Well, his teacher needs me to come to the school, post-haste. Do you need help? Oh no, you don't have to... Let me come with you. Us dads gotta stick together. You're right. This is one of Lucien's more elaborate stunts. I would greatly treasure having another parent by my side. Let's go! What's he done? Oh, hey Vega. I forgot you were a teacher. Damien and I walk into the school and are immediately greeted by an anxious-looking Hugo. Hey Damien, you're here in record time. Wouldn't miss it for the world, dear friend. Well, whatever it is, it doesn't seem like this is Hugo and Damien's first time to the my kids are in trouble rodeo. Well, I mean, you know, we met Hugo's kid and he fucking sucks. What is it this time? Oh. This, Damien, you have to see to believe. Oh, this is going to be good. Damien and I fall into step behind Hugo, who leads us through the busy corridors of the school. We pass by several classes in session, and I vaguely wonder if Amanda's around. Hugo eventually ushers us into a small boiler room with a light flight of rickety stairs leading down into the darkness. Is this going to be a satanic circle or something? Watch your step. I can hear faint voices drifting up from the basement, and they don't sound happy. As I'm led into the depths of the school, I recall the antics I got into as an angsty middle schooler. At least I had enough sense to stay out of creepy basements. Oh, it's these two, of course. Oh, fuck. We find another teacher in a boiler room tucked away in the back of the basement. With him are Lucien and Ernest, Hugo's son. Lucien has a bloody nose. Thanks for coming. I can't make heads or tails of this. I look around the scene of the crime and see a bunch of bricks and some masonry tools scattered around.
Huh.
This seems pretty serious. You know, fucking high school students getting their hands on, like, tools and shit. You can do some real damage with that. Basically, whatever you shouldn't take into a prison, you shouldn't take into a high school. It's pretty simple. What happened here? Ernest punched me. Lucien tried to kill me. I'm pregnant! I was not trying to kill you, dumbass. I was just trying to build a brick wall around you and see what would happen. What would happen is that he would die. You promised me there was wine down here, you tricked me. Whoa, wait a second. Lucien, did you try to... CASK of Amontillado? Ernest? Yeah, that's like a famous old form of, like, torture killing. It's pretty fucking serious! I'm neither confirming nor denying that, so yes. I turn to Damien and whisper to him. What's CASK of Amontillado? I don't know how to pronounce it, but I know what it is. I don't need to ask the question. It's a classic Edgar Allan Poe short story where a man gets his enemy drunk, lures him down to his cellar with the promise of wine of a fine vintage, then buries him alive behind a brick wall. Fuck. It's a lovely story. So wait, Lucien, you tried to do that to him. I was curious to see how it turned out. I wasn't actually going to leave him there. What was the thought process here? That Ernest was just going to sit still while you slowly built a tomb around him? Well, it worked for like 20 minutes because he's an idiot, but then he realised I had lied about the... It took him 20 minutes to realise there was no fucking wine? It takes me 2 minutes, and I'll eat the pie. And you were cackling maniacally. That sort of tipped me off. Ernest, 20 minutes? Dad.
Sweet Manchego.
It took you 20 minutes. Son, we just did an entire 2-week unit on the CASK of Amontillado, and it took you 20 minutes to realise Lucien was leading you into an elaborate ruse? Did you even read the story? Fuck the story. You don't even need to know the story. If someone starts building something around you, you fucking move. At least he punched him. I read the first 5 pages and then read a review of the movie.
What?
Like, it's only 5 pages long and there is no movie. Yeah, you're right. I paid Lucien to read it for me. Actually, he didn't even pay me, so when you think about it, this was me teaching him the lesson. Damien and Hugo both have their heads in their hands. Yeah. You guys are always telling me to engage in the literature, and I did. I don't see a problem here. Don't let him read a serial killer's autobiography. Alright, because you'll engage in the literature. Dickhead. Alright, I'm filing this under what the hell. Don't do whatever that was again. You two are both suspended for a week. Ernest and Lucien high five. The teacher starts to stomp up the stairs. Hugo, I'll cover your class. Take your son home. Mr. Bloodmarch, you too. Thank you for your mediation. We all head up the stairs and out the school in tense silence. Well, yeah, that was technically an attempted murder. Lucien, Damon, and I all pile into my car and begin the drive home. Lucien immediately puts his hood up and stares out the window angrily. He was wearing a t-shirt! I'm not going to therapy again. I know, son. It's entirely up to you whether or not you want to go. But I care about you and I can see that you're struggling, so if you do decide that you would like to speak to a professional about your feelings, we can do that too. Maybe you can spend this next week looking for a summer job, I know how much you want your own car. I can't believe Damien's keeping his cool. I'm impressed. I'd be freaking the fuck out if my child attempted murder. Fine. Thanks for not freaking out too hard. I love you, son. Lucien continues staring out the window. Love you too. A sullen fucking teen just told his father he loves him. Good job, Damien. We spend the rest of the drive in relative silence, but that's the okay kind of silence. The moment we pull into the driveway, Lucien hops out of the car, slams the door, and runs inside. Alright, we've lost progress now. I didn't expect to have that conversation in front of you. He and I have a lot we need to work out. It's alright, and all things considered, Lucien's bricklaying was pretty good. So there's your silver lining. He could be a bricklayer. There is that, yes. I do. You're a lot more diplomatic with him than I would have been. I just want what's best for him, and I don't think yelling at him would do either of us any favours. It really does. You're a good dad. Why with the eggplants? See you around soon? It would be my honour and pleasure. Damien bows with a flourish. Classy. I can't bow because I'm sat at a desk. I come home to find Amanda curled up on the couch with a blanket watching TV. I plop down next to her. Yo, what you watching? Tiny House Hunting Brothers, Extreme Edition. Ugh, I hate this show. The couple on screen bickers back and forth while standing in an extremely small house made of recycled bottles. The Tiny House Hunting Brothers watch them with bemused expressions, both of their heads touching the low ceiling. Oh, sorry. I told you I wanted a 2-bed, 2-bath, shabby chic cottage. This house doesn't even have a bathroom. But honey, the outhouse is only 20 yards away. It's not that bad. I'm not pooping outside, Greg. You fucking douchebag. Why don't they just get a regular sized house? I don't know. How'd afternoon tea go? It got strange. We had to go to the school to pick up Lucien since he tried to... He lured Ernest down to the cellar with the promise of a fine vintage and then tried to brick him into the wall, right? How'd you know that? Has everyone read this story except for me? Lucien live streamed the entire thing. Well, sure. This entire day is beyond me. But otherwise, it was a fun day. That Damien guy is a character, but he's really good company. And a surprisingly diplomatic dad. I dig his style. You know what? Me too. Yeah, I like this. I like Damien, actually. He's pretty cool. Date complete. Come on, I had to ace this one. Oh, fuck. Yeah!
Sensing a romance between us. A chemical romance.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I've already stormed off once.
That's a band?
Yes, it is a band. This entire date was my chem references. Alright, so our baby boomer was lacking, our woodworking was mediocre, our goth was a little low, our Ujisama was a little low, our basement was through the fucking roof, and afternoon tea was above expectations. S rank. Fucking suck it.